Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
What's up, everyone? Happy Thanksgiving. So they added Flora to the game and her event Secret Garden. I have seen her skills on their social media, but of course we'll go over her and test her out after we go through the story. So without further ado, let's get right into it. You seem more lively than usual today, Pansy. That's our new nickname, Pansy. Okay. I lowered the temperature in the garden a little. I'll have to keep the temperature like this for you from now on, since you're so fond of it. Oh, I just remembered. When I was last in the Ark, I met a Forthia who was as beautiful as you. Is she actually talking to the flowers or us? I'm not sure. I hope I can introduce you two sometime. Just a moment, Rose. Okay, no, she's talking to the flowers. So we don't have our nickname yet. That should be just simple like gardener or caretaker. I'll come to you once you've taken care of the others. Oh my, I'm sorry, Iris. I didn't realize the watering robot was running low. I'll have to fill it back up today. Spending time in the garden with you all is always such a joy. Are those footsteps I hear? You heard them too. Lysimakia. There we go. Someone's coming. Judging from their footsteps, they're quite angry, whoever they are. Oh, it's Rion. I wonder when we're gonna get more info on her. Damn her. Always ordering me around. I wonder if the higher-ups even agreed to this. If she's gone rogue and is issuing orders on her own, this could be trouble. Salvia? Hello, I'm Rion, President Suyan's secretary. What brings you to the garden, Salvia? Why are you calling me that? I just told you my name's Rion. Oh. They weren't kidding about you calling people flower names. Anyway, the reason I came here is to deliver a directive from the president. Rion taps on her tablet. Have a look. Rion hands the tablet to Flora, who begins to read the documents stored on it. The Botanic Garden Squad is to disassemble the garden within 2 weeks. The reasons for this are listed below. 1. Maintaining the garden is proving too costly. 2. The garden fails to serve a practical purpose inside the Ark. 3. Plants can be commonly seen on the surface. Therefore... Did you say something, Rose? This music. Only someone with fertilizer for brains could write such a silly report. I agree with you, but... Lobelia did write this, and Salvia came all the way here to deliver it, so the polite thing to do would be to read the whole thing. You don't understand why this is happening. Lysimakia. That's how you pronounce that. Neither can I. But there are many things in this world we can't understand, and people are no exception. Since she and I don't see eye to eye on this, I might as well give up trying to understand. And that's a good suggestion, too. Are you able to talk to flowers? No. Their exact responses are only in my imagination. Well, at least she knows. But I can sense their feelings and emotions. This girl doesn't seem to be in her right mind. Sorry, could you speak a little louder? I didn't catch that. I said that I also don't understand the president's decision. It doesn't make sense to suddenly get rid of a garden that has been operating perfectly fine until now. Very much so. The Botanic Garden is responsible for bringing plants from the surface to the garden for maintenance and preservation. A task which we have carried out faithfully. Leaf and Trina are always searching and studying new plants as we speak. Leaf and... So she has a whole squad, perhaps. Leaf and Trina might be the other two. I don't know when they will return to the garden. Making an executive decision to shut down the garden is entirely unreasonable. This is pure conjecture on my part, but I suspect that moron, the president, came to this decision after seeing the Missless annual report. An inordinate amount of money is being spent to keep the garden up and running. That much is true. You ought to know better than anyone. None of the plant life here purifies the air, and they don't provide any immediate sustenance. I hate to take sides on this, but as far as the president is concerned, the garden is failing to produce dividends equivalent to the investment it requires. It seems everyone can't see the forest for the trees. The art currently possesses the most cutting-edge technology there is. Everything moves quickly in this industrialized society. When we reclaim the surface, do you think we'll be able to start using all that technology straight away? I don't think it will be that easy. It will take a long time for everyone to get used to all that new technology. Some people may simply reset and go back to the old ways. If that happens, what will we have to rely on? Primitive agricultural skills. The flowers and plants that you see here. I believe that one day, these flowers and plants will have a beneficial impact on the surface. That's what we are preparing for. So, I'm sorry, but... Flora passes the tablet to Rion. Could you please inform Lobelia that I can't go along with this order? I believe that everything I just outlined is more than enough to justify keeping the garden. This could get messy. I was told to get your signature no matter what. You know how the president is. She isn't one to give in easily. She'll bulldoze the garden if she has to. It would be best if there's something in the garden that can directly benefit Missless, but I don't see anything like that here. It's a shame. I'll inform the other squad members that... Flora snatches the tablet from Rion. I deleted the document. Hey, what's up, Wriggle? Thought it was tomorrow, but... I'm pretty sure I said it for today. Winter event looking hype. Oh, they announced a new one. Have you lost your mind? I'll have to take a look at that after. I'll find it. The valuable flower that you need. You're nothing but trouble, you know that? I'm telling you, I'll find it. Okay, so that was the setup for the story. Suyun does not see the garden as valuable. Music is nice here. It's just like nice, calm atmosphere. Let's see, what's in this shop? Seed, of course. Why would it be anything else? Actually, going to need those. Going to buy up all the seeds, and I think we're gonna need this too. There we go. This is the challenge mode. It is... I forgot who you are. Harvester? No, that's not Harvester. Stormbringer. Wow, yeah, Stormbringer. Okay. Watering cans. So hard mode is indeed open. We'll be going through both, but of course we have to get through normal first. Who are the bonus Nikkes? New maiden, probably. Oh, okay, okay. Yes.
Are we going for a walk?
Yes, we are. We are going for a walk.
Are we going hunting?
Actually, wait. Are you a... That's right, you're a 40. And you are a 20. Perfect.
Let's rock and roll!
We'll go with N. And...
Ready to go?
Let's do this. Who's gonna be our other 3?
Well, let's go then.
There we go. That works. It feels like whenever I'm about to get some rest, some Nikke comes barging into my office. I'm going to put up a do not disturb sign on the door, so... And so it begins. Blossom? Okay, that's our new nickname then. Blossom. Flora? I thought you'd be here. I mean, we live here. Thank goodness I found you. I have a favor to ask. That is, if you're not busy. No, not really. May I come in then? At least she's very polite about it. Fine, come in. What's that you're holding in your hand? Nothing. I crumple up the piece of paper in my hand and put it inside my pocket. I'll have to be quicker with putting it up next time. Well, what can I do you for? Could you come with me to the surface to find a rare flower? Flora fills me in on everything that's happened. So, in order to protect the garden, you need to find a valuable flower. That's right. The flower I'm looking for isn't just any ordinary flower, so it'll fit the bill for sure. What kind of flower is it? It's called Aurora Bloom. It's sometimes referred to as the flower of the heart. The sap extracted from Aurora Bloom helps people forget unpleasant memories. Huh. I feel that could be used. Not so in a good way. So it heals any emotional distress people have. That's right. Maybe you put in tea or something. We've attempted to cultivate it in the garden several times before, but we've never been able to succeed. Why not? Perhaps due to a lack of proper facilities. Now, we have watering robots that patrol the garden and the greenhouse. When we first brought back an Aurora Bloom, however, we didn't have any of those things. We managed to get it to sprout, but it was never able to form any buds of its own. Although we tried several times, it kept wilting. We haven't tried bringing it back since. We couldn't bear to watch the flower wither away anymore. Maybe it can't survive away from the surface. It's a possibility, but the garden has undergone a complete overhaul. Right now, it's an environment where plants are bound to thrive. The temperature, humidity, soil, and sunlight are just right. It has everything. Of course, it's all provided by artificial machines. But it's still an optimal environment for flowers to bloom. All the other flowers we brought from the surface have done well. I'm sure Aurora Bloom will do just fine in the garden now. And so I plan on going to search for it again. Flora hands me a photo. That's the Aurora Bloom. Other than the admittedly eye-catching array of colors, There's nothing particularly special about it. It looks a bit ordinary, to be honest. What did you think it would look like? I thought it would look a little more special. You talked it up so much, I thought it'd have legs or something crazy. But no, yeah, that would look a little more special. What exactly is your definition of special? Did you expect it to have legs and be walking around? No. Actually, there is a flower out there that's like that. Wait, what? Seriously? Just joking. I can't believe you fell for that. You're so silly, Blossom. Then she does the, oh, no, the Ojo laugh. If I do find a flower like that one day, I'll be sure to show it to you. Much appreciated. Rare flowers aren't much different from common flowers. As the name hints at, the aurora bloom is quite... very... variegated. There we go. It's quite variegated. If I want to protect the garden, I need to head up to the surface and bring back a specimen. Will you come with me? Okay, I'll go with you. Thank you. Flora suddenly seems despondent. What's wrong? It's just, I feel a bit sad is all. Unless the flowers in the garden are able to prove that they have value, it seems everyone will deem them worthless. As for me, they're all equally wonderful in my eyes. I know they may not seem to be contributing much right now, but one day in the future, I know there will come a day when every last flower in the garden will play its part. Sorry to depress you. It's just that those flowers are always on my mind. No, it's perfectly reasonable to feel the way you do. Thank you for your understanding. So, when do we leave? Let's go once Sunflower arrives. Sunflower? Sunrise. Is someone else coming too? Yes, someone that we'll need if we want to locate some aurora bloom quickly. Oh? Trying to think.
Don't worry, we've got this.
Oh! It's probably, what's her name? Biscuit. Because you would need someone to locate and track the flower, I guess by smell. So that makes sense.
I won! Where's my treat?
I won. Where's my treat? Yep, that's what I figured. Hey guys! Welcome, Sunflower. You're right on time. So her nickname is Sunflower. Okay. Why is that though? Biscuit is tagging along too. That's right. My sense of smell is quite sharp when up close, but I have a harder time picking up the scent of flowers that are far away. Yep, see, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And that's why I asked for Sunflower's help. But I want to know why her nickname is Sunflower. Is it because of her eyes? Leave it to me. As a matter of fact, I spent a couple of hours at the shelter with Max playing a scent tracking game today. I knew you'd be the right person for the job. Oh right, before we leave, could you let me have a whiff of the aurora bloom one more time? That'll help me get a clear idea of the scent. Of course. Could you give me your wrist? What's that stuff? It's an aurora bloom scented perfume I made. I figured I might go back to look for the aurora bloom one day. so I made this in order to not forget the scent. Sniff, 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 sniff. Look at her face. Dogs love scents, that's why. Alright, I think I've got the scent locked in. Great. What if we're not able to find any Aurora Bloom? Hypothetically speaking, that is. There's no guarantee that it's out there. She's Sunflower because she is cuter than Alice? Gotcha. Are you insinuating that I don't have what it takes to find this thing? It's like, no, it's not what I'm saying. No, it's not that. I'm just saying that there are some variables that play here. At play here. Flora herself said this is no ordinary flower. It's also been a while since she last went looking for it. I'm only suggesting that it would be wise to prepare ourselves before heading up. No. Failure is not an option. I'm not coming back without it. She's going to plant herself on the surface. And we'll just have to find it, won't we? Huh, that's right. Thanks for the encouragement, Sunflower. I'm sure we'll be able to find some. I'll certainly do my best. You're so full of energy. You really do remind me of a sunflower. That face. You too, Flora. You're like a beautiful purple flower. That's true. They're having a good time. Despite myself, I'm not as confident as the two in front of me are. Oh, right. I packed plenty of dog food, so we can have a snack later if we get hungry up on the surface. I can't eat that. See? Unfortunately, I can't eat dog food. As my job is to take care of flowers, I'm only capable of subsisting. Yeah, subsisting on dew. So, that's interesting. Okay, no problem. More for me and Trainer. Thanks, but I'm good. What? You're gonna make me eat dog food on my own? Fine, we'll share it. Yippee! I prepared a bunch of different flavors. Sounds great. Don't mention it. Aren't Nero and Leona coming too? Nero and Leona are taking care of the garden. The garden is designed to be self-sufficient when run without me, but I still thought it would be smart to have someone stay behind just in case. I wouldn't want anything to happen while I was away and have no one there to tend to it. Happy Zoo knows how to take care of living things, so I feel safe leaving the garden in their hands. I'm sure they're taking great care of it right now. This is the first time I haven't been worried about leaving the garden in someone else's care. Well, shall we get going? Meanwhile, in the garden. As expected, being in the garden is so peaceful. Uh-oh. Nero's tail puffs up like a balloon. Hissing noise. Calm down, Nero. It's just one of the watering robots passing by. I hate water. Huh? Oh no! Biscuit's puppies. What? Look at Timmy! Wait, what does that say on the dryer there? Wet. What? It says wet something. I just noticed that the brand of the washing machine is Bang Sung. Max, the dogs. What is happening? I hope Flora and Biscuit come back soon. This is too funny. Anything involving like Happy Zoo is just like, yeah. It's gonna be cute chaos.
I refuse to work overtime. Be gone!
Actually, let me bring that up. You said something about a new event. Let me look at that real quick while they're in battle.
Mission clear. Good job.
Oh, I see it. A great adventure begins here. Okay. La-dee-da. I feel like I'm on a walk. Biscuit's rapidly wagging tail suddenly slumps down and hangs lifelessly. What's wrong, Sunflower? You look like you're feeling down all of a sudden. Oh, I was just thinking about how nice it would have been if the dogs could have come with me. My dream has always been to run around with them in the vast space like this. That's not too far removed from my own dream. Do you want to take the flowers for a walk? I want to see the flowers in the garden basking in the natural sunlight one day. I say that, yet here I am on the surface bringing flowers back underground. What irony. I don't know. You're doing this because you're trying to make the surface a better place for the flowers. The raptures have wreaked havoc on the ecosystem up here, and there's no way any animals or plants can survive. Heck, many species are on the brink of extinction. That's why we have to protect these important species so they don't die out. Only by doing that can we guarantee a better future for them. Biscuit thoughts. I didn't say anything bad, did I? No, not at all. I was only thinking about how much you and I have in common. Really? I think so too. I'm sure that our dreams will come true one day. Yes, I firmly believe there will come a day when animals and flowers can roam freely on the surface once again. And very soon at that, no. It certainly will, as long as I'm here. Both are true, but we'll just go with this one. Wow, when I hear you say that, trainer, I really feel like it's right around the corner. Sniff, 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 sniff. Do you smell that? I'm picking up some flowers nearby. It's a mix of several different flowers. I'm not sure if the Aurora Bloom is one of them. I can't smell anything. Huh? Biscuit's ears and tail wiggle rapidly. This way, to the right. Wow, a dog's nose really is more powerful than our own. Let's hurry. Huh? What? What's a rapture doing here? I'm positive that what I smelled was a flower. This is the surface after all. No, it was a pleasant floral scent. I'm sure of it. You must have been picking up the flower that it trampled. It's been walking roughshod, yeah. It's been walking roughshod all over these different flowers. So that must be why all the scents were mixed together. Blossom, stay behind me. I think this rapture would make a fine flower pot. Whoa. Is it just me, or did it get really tense in here? Sunflower, are you ready? Oh, yeah, ready. Then let's take care of this quickly. The music.
I'm a little scared, but I can do it.
So,
It exploded.
what other smells is she gonna pick up that are not going to be the flower? I just see rockets right now.
You whole party how long can you withstand a hail of bullets? I won! Where's my treat?
I just realized I forgot to turn on their specials. Enemy down. Flora approaches the flowers trampled by the rapture. Darn, it crushed so many of them. It's natural for this to happen to some flowers that live on the surface. It's what makes them so hale and hardy. Of course, I'm upset that they were stepped on by that rapture. But we mustn't feel only sadness. I can only imagine how you feel. If a rapture injured my dogs, just the thought of it. Tears well up in Biscuit's eyes, and her face turns red. That will never happen. Don't worry. Phew, yes, you're right. Sorry, I got a little carried away. How about you, Flora? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. The flowers will bloom beautifully again soon. I hope that they will outlast this rapture which did them harm. Let's move. It's lunchtime. Man, all this walking around has got me working up an appetite. How about we rest for a while? Sure, let's catch our breath, then get back to it. Can I eat my dog food? Fine, go ahead. Don't forget, trainer, you've got to try some too. Uh-oh, she's picking up a scent. Sniff, 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 sniff. Hold on, I'm picking up a floral scent here too. Are you sure that isn't dog food? I haven't even taken out the dog food yet. Is it not another, wait, is it not another rapture? No, I'm picking up the same thing. It's very faint though. I won't be able to tell what kind of flower it is until we get closer. Even so, I don't think it's the Aurora Bloom. Let's go check it out just to be safe. I found it! It's a flower this time, no raptures. What kind of flower is it? Is it rare? Unfortunately, no. This is what's called a peachberry flower. Oh darn, it looks so pretty. I thought it must be rare. Biscuit's ears and tail droop. Keep your chin up, Sunflower. You still found us a nice flower, and one that has edible fruit. Why don't we have a little snack before we move on? Flora picks some small fruit growing next to the peachberry and hands it over to Biscuit and me. Peachberry fruit is delicious, very sweet and juicy. try some. They're perfectly ripe, just the right time for picking. Wow! Is it okay for us to eat these? Of course! If we didn't pick them, they'd just sit here and rot, which would be harmful to the surrounding flora. Heh. We're helping by picking these fruits when they ripe. Gotcha! Thanks! I take a bite of the peach berry that Flora gave me, and my mouth is filled with a sweet, fruity juice. It's delicious, and practically melts in my mouth. I've never eaten such a tasty fruit before. Nom nom nom. Sweet fruits do well in warm environments like this. Could I have some more? Sure, there's plenty of fruit to go around. Awesome! It makes me happy to see you enjoying it so much. Oh, what's this? There's some fruit here too. You can find all sorts of fruits and berries in warm climates. So, what kind of fruit is this? Biscuit speaks with a mouth full of peach berry. It's a puff melon, more commonly known as devil's fruit. Why is it called that? Could you maybe finish chewing before talking? Because of the strong smell. Oh? But they taste heavenly. Whoa! If you're curious, would you like to try some? Sure thing! Why don't you have some as well, Flora? Unfortunately, I don't think I can eat puff melon. That's right. How is she developed? I mean, well, it makes sense. She has flower-like tendencies. Just like how Biscuit eats dog food. I only subsist on dew, remember? Oh, right. Biscuit, I'm begging you. Guess that just leaves you and me, trainer. Thanks, but no thanks. Go ahead and try some, Blossom. I'll cut some for you. Flora slices the puff melon in half. The intense stench from the puff melon assaults my nostrils. Wow, smells delicious. Delicious? It smells spoiled to me. I'm not sure we should be eating it. Spoiled? It smells fantastic to me, like a sweet potato. Biscuit crams the puff melon into her mouth. Oh my gosh, the taste is just like you said, Flora. It's divine. I can't even describe it. It's amazing. Can I have some more? Is it really that good? Yeah, I don't know. Try some. Try closing your eyes beforehand. That's what I did. So I guess she can eat things, she just chooses not to, but... Now open up and say, ah. No. It's delicious. Told you. Flora proceeds to explain a variety of other flowers as we feast upon the fruits and berries. I'm full. Me too. I don't even think I have any room for dog food. Thank goodness. I'm glad you both enjoyed yourselves. I had no idea these many fruits were growing up here. It's fascinating. Isn't it just? Nature gives us so much abundance without asking for anything in return. That's why we must do everything in our power to preserve and maintain it. Now, let's gather our strength and keep on searching for the Aurora Bloom. Well, at least we didn't have to eat dog food.
Let the hunt begin.
That's what really matters. Hold on. There we go. When I'm farming and doing other things, it's like I turn it off. But it's always nice to see specials that I haven't seen in a while.
Got a lot on my plate right now. Get the hell out of my way. I refuse to work overtime. Be gone!
And it's dead.
I won! Where's my treat?
It's been Nero every time so far. That's funny. She wants her treat. Huh? Flora? Trainer? I'm picking up the Aurora Bloom, coming from the north. Sniff, 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 sniff. A bit further up ahead is where I originally found the Aurora Bloom before. So maybe I'm onto something. Let's hurry. Huh? This is where I was picking up the scent, but it's a flower field. It's massive. Is this the place you were talking about, Flora? This is it, all right. But a lot has changed. This entire field used to be full of the Aurora Bloom flowers. Seems like some different plants have proliferated rather quickly. Do you think we'll still be able to find any Aurora Bloom here? We have to, no matter what. I'll keep my nose on high alert then. I'll try too. We sneeze. Emphasis on try. Before we start searching, let's do a chant to pump ourselves up. Why don't you come up with something, Trainer? What's the matter, Trainer? Every time she says that, that's all I can think of from Pokemon. Aurora Bloom, you're ours. Let's do this. We can do it. Let's go in. Achoo. Just a simple, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright guys, we've got this. Before we start searching in earnest, let me explain what the Aurora Bloom looks like one more time. As the name insinuates, the petals come in various colors. However, this entire field is filled with colorful flowers, so it might not stand out that much. Its coloring, however, is particularly diverse and beautiful. The smell is also quite unique. Once you catch a whiff of it, your heart swells up. I'll do my best to find it. Alright, let's split up and start searching. Alright. They actually haven't shown us a picture of the flower. I was hoping that they were, but they're only describing it. They may actually show us once we find it.
Got a lot on my plate right now. Get the hell out of my way.
How long can you stand the hail of bullets?
Feels nice to blow off some steam.
Maxwell, I haven't seen Maxwell special in a while.
What am I doing here?
This is a hydrangea. This is an azalea. They look quite similar to the aurora bloom, but they're not the same. I wonder if we'll ever be able to find it in a sprawling field like this. The hydrangeas and azaleas are cheering me on. No, all the flowers here are cheering me on. I'll make sure your faith in me isn't misplaced. I'll find the aurora bloom if it's the last thing I do. The flowers on the right seem to be calling to me. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. This one smells a bit too one-note. This one's too sweet. The kind of scent that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Hold on. This is... Biscuit stops in her tracks. This is the peach berry I just ate. Oh, wait. I've got to find the aurora bloom first. Just got distracted. Uh-oh. She wants to eat it. Just a quick one before I resume my search. Nom nom. Yup. Alright, back to it. Biscuit, with a mouthful of peach berries, starts to sniff the flowers again. Like, seriously, this must be a sight to behold. Like, watching the NIKKEs that have other properties mixed into their genes. Flora and Biscuit are each using their unique skills to search for the aurora bloom. What should I do to be helpful? Wait. Contact Blanc and Noir? Or try using the magic eye? Hold on. The magic eye. So, I understand contacting Blanc and Noir, that's like luck-wise, but I gotta go with the magic eye. Is that contacting Guillotine? Attempting to focus my vision is only making my head hurt. Since I don't have any special skills, I guess all I can do is keep what Flora told me in mind and be diligent in my search. I've got to believe in myself. This is a red flower. Here's a yellow flower and a blue flower. My eyes are starting to hurt. If I keep trying to distinguish flowers by color, it's going to take forever. I need to distinguish by smell. Sniff, 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 sniff. This one smells like a flower. This one too. And this one. They all smell the same to me. Achoo! Uh-oh. My powerful sneeze knocked several bees out of one of the flowers. Big bees at that. What should I do? Stay still or run away? We're gonna run. I frantically flail my arms around and burst off running. I don't know how far I've gone, but just as I'm about to stop and catch my breath, bonk. I stumble and fall flat on the ground. But did we find the flower? I suddenly find myself missing the commander's room. Particularly strongly. It's like, I should have stayed home. The scent of the Aurora Bloom is really strong here. Huh? Trainer? Biscuit? These are the flowers that were calling to me. Blossom? Flora? Did you both come here looking for me? No, actually. I came here because the flowers were calling to me. You just happened to be here. I see. What are you lying on the ground for? Some bees were chasing me, and I fell. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. That's a relief. The bees must have been following you because you're as fragrant as a flower. I don't think that's it. Anyway, did you find the Aurora Bloom? Not yet. But I can smell it over here. I'm also picking up a strong scent here. That must have been it nearby. Maybe. I'll do some more focused sniffing. Sniff, 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 sniff. Biscuit starts assiduously sniffing the ground. Strange. We're definitely close, but... Sniff, sniff, sniff. Biscuit sniffs the top of my head down to my neck and... Biscuit, if you go any lower... Oh no. I have dogs, so they do this. Biscuit, if you go any lower... Oh, sorry about that, trainer. I got carried away by the smells. It's just that it's particularly strong around your legs. Blossom? If I could borrow your leg for a moment. Huh? What about my leg? Flora lifts my leg off the ground. Found it. In the space between both of my legs, several aurora blooms are blossoming. Looks like we've completed the mission without anyone getting injured. Great job, everyone. I couldn't have done it without you. It's a good thing I fell the way I did. If I'd landed only a few inches in either direction, then the entire garden would have been done for. I'm just pulling your leg. We would have found another way. That's funny. Great! I'm so glad we found the Aurora Bloom. I can't wait to see it survive and thrive in the garden. Even though I only got to see it for a moment, it definitely was beautiful. From now on, you'll be able to see the Aurora Bloom in the garden all the time. Speaking of which, should we start heading back? Sure. Yeah, let's hurry back. They're gonna be like meanwhile in the garden. Hi, Sea Lavender and Peach Flower. Nero, Leona, hey! Back already? That was quick. Hey. Why do you look like that, Scoops? Why are your clothes all torn? Flora and Biscuit's clothes seem fine. Did something happen? It was a long and arduous journey. You don't want to know now. I thought Blossom was popular with only women. Well, it turns out he's a hit with the bees as well. Oh my gosh, were you chased by bees? That explains why your clothes are in such a state. Well, I'm glad you made it back safely. How did things go in the garden while I was gone? Everything went fine. No issues. Nero. Oh, Nero did scurry off every time she saw the watering robot, though. And she kept pestering the butterflies. Sorry, I can't help it. Instinct. The dogs kept digging holes in the dirt as well. They also kept trying to pee on the flowers. Oh my gosh, how could those guys get up to so much trouble when I wasn't here? It's alright, Max was here, so it all worked out. Timmy. Max. It sounds like it was an eventful time over here as well. Thanks for doing me a solid. Don't mention it. We had a lot of fun here. In fact, we'd love to be able to come to the garden every day. Being here is like a breath of fresh air for the mind. It was nice to sit and gaze at the flowers without thinking about anything else. It made me feel as if my worries were melting away. That's one of the more charming aspects of the garden. That's why I got to thinking about how it'd be nice to have a public garden. That way, Timmy and I could go for a walk there every day. Isn't that right, Timmy? Timmy. Yup. That's a good point. If there were a public garden, I'm sure the dogs would love it too. I'll remember my time here fondly, that's for sure. The flowers in the garden seemed to enjoy themselves while I was gone. You all did a wonderful job. They're even more animated than usual. Really? That's good to hear. Oh, did you find any Aurora Bloom, by the way? We certainly did. Thanks to Sunflower and Blossom, we were able to bring some back safe and sound. Flora shows Nero and Leona the Aurora blossoms she collected from the surface. Wow, what a pretty flower. I've never seen a flower like that before. Are you going to plant it in the garden and give it another shot? No, I'm going to harvest the seeds and plant them. I only managed to bring back a couple of flowers, so it would be difficult to defend their value as is. I also think nurturing my own flowers from the beginning in my garden would be more meaningful. Okay, there we go. Sometimes sentences just feel off sometimes. I've never managed to grow the Aurora Bloom in my garden before. I see. How many seeds do you think you'll be able to get? There are probably around 10 seeds per flower. I'd really like to see the garden filled with Aurora Bloom. Could I maybe come by to see it when it sprouts? Of course. Any member of Happy Zoo is welcome at any time. I want to come see too. Of course. You can stop by in 3 days. I think it will have sprouted by then. I'm going to do everything I can to bring these flowers to life. I know you'll be able to do it. 3 days later. Before heading to the garden, I stopped by the shelter to meet up with Happy Zoo. Hehe. Uh-oh. What? Hey, trainer. Max. Oh no. Hi, Biscuit. Woof woof. Yeah. Wow, you're really good at speaking dog. Wait, what's a dragon? Or should I say woof woof? I heard you coming in, so I ran out to meet you. There you are. No, this is what we're doing. Meow. You just said a dirty word in cat speak. That's awesome. Oh, sorry. Or was she just like, no, go on. You're here early. I was wondering why Max and Biscuit ran off like that. Hold on. Yep. Woof woof yourself, sir. We're gonna roar. Growl. Yeah. Timmy. He understands. Timmy is happy to see you. Are you all ready to go to the garden? What did we say? I've been wondering. I know, it's true. She didn't tell us. Yes, I've been ready since yesterday. Me too. And you, Leona? I'll go later. Why not now? I have some things to do at the shelter. Like what? Oh, this and that. You better hurry up, Leona. We'll be waiting for you. You all go have fun. Timmy and I will catch up later. Why do I feel like I'm getting the short end of the stick here? Make sure Biscuit and Nero don't get into too much trouble, Zookeeper. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. She knows they're gonna go crazy. Let's hurry, trainer. Let's go. With Biscuit on my left and Nero on my right, linking arms, we head into the garden. Flora, we're here. Hey, Flora? Meow? Uh-oh. Flora? Are you okay? Welcome, Blossom. Upon arriving at the garden, we're greeted by Flora with pronounced dark circles under her eyes. Uh-oh. Something didn't go right.
What is this place? Why am I here?
Perhaps the seeds really can't grow in this environment. So she's been trying.
Oh, all gone.
And you know what? This is 3 days later, too. So she's probably just been awake
Got a
this
lot
whole
on my
time.
plate right now. Get the hell out of my way.
So, I just have to shoot?
I mean, we know she doesn't have to worry about food, but still.
Mission clear. Good job.
Hey, this time it was Yoha.
I must survive. I must.
Plus, we still have to worry about Suyin wanting to demolish the garden.
Oh, all gone. You're all barking up.
So we don't even know the time frame of when she's going to do that.
Got a lot on my plate right now. Get the hell out of my way.
So, I just have to shoot?
The bomb.
What am I doing here?
Looks like the Aurora Bloom seeds are coming along nicely. Oh, so never mind. Yes, They finally sprouted today. Okay, so things are going smoothly. They're growing a bit slower than I anticipated, although I don't know why. And you haven't been able to sleep because of that? Yes, I've been a little worried. The way you looked, I thought something terrible had happened. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. There, Aurora Bloom. Don't get sick and grow up big and strong, you hear? What are you doing? Giving them some encouragement. We do the same thing with any puppies who are runts and slow to mature. Your good vibes are re-energizing me, Sunflower. Oh, really? These two get along so well. Just a moment. Flora looks at her phone, and she freezes. What's wrong? Salvia just messaged me. Rion? Why? She said she'll be coming to the garden tomorrow. What for? There could only be one reason why she'd be coming here. To see whether the garden is worth keeping around. It's already been quite some time since I last said I would improve things. This is bad. Why? We found the Aurora Bloom. Isn't that good enough? But it hasn't fully bloomed yet. If it withers at any point, it won't mean anything. And it will take at least 2 weeks for it to mature. Oh no! What should we do? I need to find another way. Like what? Should we go back up to the surface and look for another rare flower? No, we don't have time for that. How about showing Rion the Aurora Blooms that we first collected? Since I harvested the seeds from them, they've already withered. That's right. They're useless now. Why don't you just lie to her? It's not like she knows much about flowers. She'll just uncover the truth sooner or later. Is there no other solution? How about visiting Mistless and asking President Suyin for more time? I don't think that would work. She'd be more likely to kick us out than lend assistance. This is true. Huh? No way. She'd never treat us that poorly. I've had times when I couldn't meet a deadline and had to explain it to my president. You know what he said? Oh, don't worry your pretty little head, mon petit pup. The deadline isn't that important. I mean, yeah, that's Mustang, of course. I love that. Mon petit pup. I'm sure Suyin would be the same. Flora, do you have any good ideas? I'm thinking about opening up the garden. You mean to the public? Yes, for 2 weeks starting tomorrow. That's genius. Because then Suyin can't do it, and it would bring in money. Well, maybe. It depends. They could charge. Or does she just mean to get a following of the garden? You know what I mean? That's how much time I should need to make the flowers bloom. By drawing people's attention to the garden, you're buying yourself some time. That's right. I think it's a good idea. Will you be allowed to open up the garden like that? I thought the garden was like the shelter, in that it isn't accessible to the general public. I'll say... I'll say that it's being opened per a special directive from Lobelia, Suyin. Since all the plants in the Ark are artificial, it'll be a rare opportunity for people to see real flowers. I'm sure that if I open the garden, there will be a lot of interest. If they're wondering why the garden is now accessible, I'll tell them it's because Lobelia gave the go-ahead. We can attribute it all to her. Say how that in granting permission to open the garden, she hopes that the people will be invigorated by glimpsing upon these evergreen flowers and witnessing their zest for life. Are you sure that's a good idea? Doing all this under Suyin's name behind her back? It's not a great option, but it's the best one we have available to us. Lobelia has her set sight on the garden right now. If we ask her for more time, there's no way she would be receptive to it. At the same time, we can't sit back and do nothing either. That's right. Otherwise, nothing will change. If we open the garden to the public, everyone's eyes will be on it, and Lobelia won't be able to shut it down. Blossom, Sunflower, Sea Lavender, will you help me? Of course. I've been all in ever since we went out to find the Aurora Bloom. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I'll help. We need to protect the garden. Thank you. I'm so grateful to have all of you. Well then, what do you say we give Peach Blossom a call? Okay. Meow. It's like, yeah. Might have to roll for Q in BGR. She literally just walks upstairs with her own, like a badass. Oh yeah. Although, I will say this though.
Got a lot on my plate right now.
Whatchamacallit? In your banner, remember, you have a free S selector. So, I was gonna say, use it wisely if you haven't already used it. But yeah. Every S rank becomes, you can put on that banner. I think it's every 2 patches. So once you select it, it's like a guaranteed you'll get it in that many rolls.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
If you want to use it for her. Or if you have enough, just roll. So, Rion is paying a visit to the garden tomorrow. And you're planning on making the garden accessible to the public until those special flowers bloom? You got it. Alright, so where do we come in? I would like for Happy Zoo to build a fence. A fence? Yes, since this will be the first time the public has access to the garden, there's no telling what may happen. There will be plenty of people who genuinely come to admire the flowers, but there also might be some bad apples who are up to no good. For example, some might try and pick the flowers, or sneak into the flower beds. If we fence off the flowers ahead of time, we won't have to worry about any of that. I see. Well, I'm a pro at making fences. I build them all the time at the shelter. That's true. The animals are always breaking them, so she has to keep rebuilding them. I mean, this is true. We also need some supplies to make artificial flowers. Why do you need those? I'm going to set up an arts and crafts table for the visitors, so they can make their own flowers. That way, they'll have even more and longer lasting memories of their visit to the garden. That's a great idea. When's Rion supposed to arrive? She said she'll be here around this time tomorrow. That quick? The Timmy face. So, we've got 24 hours to build a fence, prepare the materials for the artificial flowers, and promote the event. Both of their faces. Can we do it? Of course we can. If you break it down, if you break it down, that's 1440 minutes. And if you break it down to seconds, that's, Biscuit looks at me expectantly. 86,400 seconds? I don't know if that's true or not, to be honest. I kind of want to do it, but I'm going to go with this one. That's right. Wow, you're a real human calculator, Scoops. You're so smart, trainer. Okay, let's think positively. It's all gonna work out. You're gonna help too, Timmy? And Max. Max says he wants to lend a paw as well. Let's put our best foot forward, everyone. Blossom and I will help as much as we can while tending to the flowers. Alright, let's get started. Hey Nero, wanna check out the fence I made? Nicely done. As expected from the master of fences. I'm just glad I got so much experience from making them at the shelter. Good job. Keep at it. You got it. Wow, you're really good at this. You're the best defense maker I know. Nero, did you hear that? Yeah. How's the Aurora Bloom doing? It's still the same. I'll stop by the greenhouse later to give it some nutrients. I was just popping over to see if you needed a hand with the fence. Ah, I see. I rounded up all the materials you need for making the artificial flowers. Flower stems, leaves. Just as Leona is going over the materials to me and Flora. Yeah. Nero leaps up and paws at the materials Leona is holding. Oh no. Wait, Nero, stop. Yeah. Just making cat noises. Leona, don't shake the stems too much. The pups. Wait, are they peeing on the flowers? Oh no. Huh? Hey, you guys! Don't do that to the fence. I spent a lot of time on it. No, don't mark your territory. Yup. Uh-oh. Nero, calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. I love Flora. This is wonderful. You call this wonderful? The garden hasn't been this lively in some time, and now it's positively bursting with energy. It seems like the flowers are enjoying it too. Okay. I'm starting to get a sense of what it was like for Leona here in the garden when we weren't here. Yeah. Sure hope Ananta won't melt your phone? It's gonna.
I must survive. I must.
They're gonna have to come out with like better cooling for phones.
Reload.
I don't play anything on my phone. Like, it's been so long since I really have.
Got a lot on my plate right now.
So,
get the hell out of my way.
but I understand how hot they can get. Like, either they're gonna have to do it internally, or what's gonna happen, certain companies already do. There are certain gaming phones as well, too. More and more companies will actually probably start coming out with certain gaming phones that have, like, internal cooling. or they'll start making like cooling pads specifically for, you know, gamers that game on phone mostly. Always at work until I'm not because they don't want us to work at home. Gotcha. After the commotion settles down, we each work on building the fence in our individual sections. It's time to give some nutrients to the Aurora Bloom. We should get going, Blossom. Is it that time already? You must have been so focused that you lost track of time. Oof. All that work has got me feeling sore. If it's okay, can I come with you? Can I come too? I want to go hunting really badly. Of course, you're all more than welcome to come with us. You guys go ahead. I'll put up the fencing. Wow, this is my first time coming into the greenhouse. It's super warm in here. Aurora Bloom grows in warm places. Flora approaches the spot where the Aurora Bloom is planted and gives it some nutrients. Aurora Bloom, could you bloom for me soon, please? We're all waiting for you. Can it hear you? It may not be able to understand the words, but it can sense the emotion behind what I'm saying. This is a new track. And that's why it's important to talk to flowers often. Oh wait, did I skip something? Uh-oh, hold on. No, okay. Thought I did for a second. I got caught up in the new track. Biscuit sits down on the ground and begins to speak to the flower. I'd really like for you to grow up big and beautiful really soon. We went through a lot to get you here. Especially Trainer. Hurry up and grow. And yeah. You can do it. Nero joins Biscuit on the ground and also talks to the flower. You guys are so cute. I can feel that Aurora Bloom is enjoying this. Really? Fascinating. Bloom and spread your beautiful petals. We'll take good care of you until then. You're truly you're truly a special flower. And? Aren't you going to say anything, Trainer? Huh? Me? I already said something in my head. No need to say it out loud. I don't know. I think we'd appreciate it if you said it out loud. Hurry up and grow. I love you, Aurora Bloom. You're confessing your love to it? What if it shrivels up and hides because it's shy? Hurry up and grow. I hope it sprouts and becomes a flower soon. With you all supporting it, I'm sure it will. You think so? In that case... Grow, grow, sprout, sprout. What are you doing? I'm cheering it on. That way it'll grow up big and strong. I like the sound of that cheer you did. Uh-oh, we need to go get, whatchamacallit, cheer squad now. Grow, grow, sprout, sprout. Join in, Trainer. I'd rather not. You all have such wonderful energy. You're like beautiful flowers yourselves. Why don't you join us, Flora? I'll be cheering for it in my heart. For now, I need to finish giving it nutrients. Oh, okay. Then you can join us, trainer. Damn. Grow, grow, sprout, sprout. Grow, grow, sprout, sprout. Come on! Grow, grow, sprout, sprout. For a while, we shower the Aurora Bloom with praise and encouragement. Phew, all finished. Musan Pro has a new vid. I didn't share it since people aren't done with the chapter. Or whatever, because they're late. Some people might not have the power to do so just yet, though. Depending on the Nikkes that they have and everything, too. Or the time. That's another thing. But I have seen the Musan Pro video. I do follow him, too. His animations are great. But they have like 1,000,000 gems and won't use them. I don't know what you're talking about, Urkel. I'm exhausted. I'm all done on my end as well. Thanks to Timmy, it was easy setting up all the fencing. Nah, Timmy. Then we only have the promotional posters to make, right? Yep. How do you think we should go about it? Since we're asking people to come to the garden, why don't we make it out to look like an invitation? The only question is, what do we put on it? It'd be good to have an attention-grabbing phrase. How about, our garden is now open for business? How about, beautiful flowers are ready for your viewing pleasure? Yeah. Since we're asking people to come to the garden, why don't we make it out to look like an invitation? The only question is, what do we put on it? Wait, what just happened? Wait. What the heck? It'd be good to have an attention-grabbing phrase. I can look up some examples that we could use as a reference. I think they just ignored us. Yes. After completely ignoring my suggestion, everyone gets to work on the posters. That's too funny. Or don't core up their units, or won't level equipment.
Reload.
That's a big part. You gotta definitely do that.
Oh, all gone. You're all barking up the wrong tree.
But like I said, a big factor of that is probably most likely time. Because there are 1,000,000 games that people are playing now.
Why do I know this?
We judge thee. I actually need more equipment so I can continue leveling them.
Where's my tree?
Posters are complete. The garden is good to go as well. Now everything is ready. All we have to do is put up the posters and spread the word. We couldn't ask for a better promotional team. Promotional team? I like the sound of that. And there's not much time left, so you and Flora can stay here and prepare for the opening. I'm a bit worried about how many people will come on such short notice. We'll work doubly hard to spread the word, so don't you worry. Let's get going. We'll be back. Biscuit, Nero, and Leona leave the garden. Phew. Are you nervous? A little, yes. It's been a long time since I felt like this. It's just like when I raised my first flower and had it bloom. I didn't think you'd actually go through with opening the garden. Can I tell you something, Blossom? The truth is, I always thought the garden was a place only for me and the flowers. A secret garden. A sanctuary for me and the flowers, and no one else. That's why I was originally against showing it to anyone else. But I was only being selfish. And because of that, no one was able to visit the garden, and people grew to care less and less about it. I think that's what led to all this in the first place. The reason I'm opening the garden to the public isn't just to give me time to let the Aurora Blossom bloom grow. I also want everyone to see that these flowers are worth something. Do you remember what I said to you in the commander's room? How did it feel as if no one recognized the value of the flowers here? I remember. If more people come to visit the garden, not only will they get to appreciate the Aurora bloom, but all the other flowers here as well. They'll realize that there's no such thing as a flower without value. Uh-oh, is it Rion? Yep. I knew I'd find you here. Rion? Didn't you say you were coming tomorrow? That's not important. What is important is for you to explain this. Rion holds up one of the posters we made. That was quick. It's exactly what it looks like. We're going to unveil the garden to the masses. Unless you've gotten permission from President Suyin, I don't believe that's possible. Rion looks around the garden. It doesn't look all that different from when I first visited. I thought you said you'd bring a flower of proper value. I'll take your silence as an admission that you failed to do so. No, I've got something. I just need more time for it to bloom. In other words, it's not ready. Not that it matters anyway. The reason I'm here is because of President Suyin. She's given the order to have the garden shut down immediately. After she caught wind of this event, she expressed that flowers serve no purpose, regardless of their rarity or so-called value. You're to issue a statement informing everyone the event has been cancelled. No, wait! Hello, I'm Natural, a reporter for Tetra News. We've gotten word that the garden is going to be open to the public. Could I possibly get a quick interview with you? What is this? Actually, this is perfect timing. We can issue the retraction right here. Hello, I'm Rion, Secretary to President Suyin and Missilis. I have a statement to make regarding this. Oh, Suyin's secretary, you said. I have a few questions for you as well. Our news team received this poster from the event's promotional team. Promotional team? What are you talking about? According to them, President Suyin has given her full support for this event. She expressed her desire for the people to experience the vitality that flowers bring. She hopes that glancing upon these everlasting flowers will instill hope in the visitors. How is it that she came to this conclusion? Getting to see real flowers in the Ark is an all too rare opportunity. Would you be willing to give us a brief statement on behalf of President Suyin? What the? Oh, We're live, by the way. What with this being such a monumental event and all. What? Rion's eyes are twitching. Miss? Oh. Yes. I hope everyone has a good time. Excellent. Thank you for giving us your time. The garden will officially be open tomorrow, so everyone please come out and show your support. Okay, cut. Thanks for giving us that little soundbite. The second I saw that poster, I knew I had to cover this story. It's gonna be a big scoop. This is my first time seeing real flowers. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure everyone will enjoy themselves. Thank you again for opening up the garden like this. Well, we better get going. We've got plenty more footage to get. The reporter, cameraman leave. This is bad. Salvia. Don't talk to me. I'm thinking. I'll take responsibility for everything, and 2 weeks from now, I'll return everything back to the way it was. And although Lobelia said she wasn't interested, I'm still going to show her this flower, so that I can protect the garden. I knew you'd be tough to handle the moment I saw you, but I didn't know the half of it. I have to go report back to the president. Rion staggers out of the garden. Are you okay? We're not out of the woods yet. But at least we can open the garden and have a chance to nurture the flowers for the next 2 weeks. True. Let's keep at it. Report, yes. Poor Rion, though.
Let the hunt begin.
Because she's always the one who has to report directly to
How do I
Suyin.
know this?
And we know how she gets.
Oh, all gone. You all working to build one tree.
I've got a lot on my plate right now. Get the hell out of my way.
How long can you stand the hail of bullets?
Feels nice to blow off some steam.
Oh, wow. As soon as it descended.
I won! Do I get a treat for that?
They all want treats. That's funny. Nero says the same thing. We won. Where's my treat? The next day. I head towards the garden first thing in the morning. As I arrive in front of the garden, I want to see the flowers already. I was so excited after seeing that poster. I didn't even sleep last night. They smell wonderful. This place is bigger than I thought it'd be. Do you think we'll have time to see everything? I brought my camera so I could take pictures. I hope it opens soon. There is a line a mile long to get inside the garden. There you are, Blossom. Look at all these people. I know. I was shocked to see them too. I didn't think so many people would come. I had no idea so many people were interested in seeing the flowers. It looks like opening up the garden was a good idea after all. Certainly seems so. Trainer! Flora! Off in the distance, Biscuit, Nero, and Leona come bounding over. We're not late, are we? Nope, right on time. What's up with this line? Are they all waiting to get inside the garden? Guess all that promoting we did paid off. I'm glad to see so many people came. Oh, by the way, did the Aurora Bloom grow any bigger? No, it's the same as yesterday. Oh, I see. We still have plenty of time. Right, I'm not worried. I know you'll do a great job taking care of it. Huh, I think so too. Well, should we open up the garden? I want to show all the people the flowers. Sure. Timmy, you and I can patrol the garden to make sure people aren't picking at the flowers. Yeah. Nero, you're not allowed to go hunting today. Are you talking to yourself? Sure am. Flora opens the door to the garden. Come in, everyone. Welcome to the garden. Wow! It's so pretty. Are they letting us inside now? Feel free to look around as much as you want. Woohoo! The garden quickly fills with people. Excuse me, could you take a photo of me with the flower? Sure. Can you take one of me afterwards? People take photos together with the flowers. So pretty! Honey, over here. Which one do you think is more beautiful? Of course, darling. It's the one on the right. You. Damn. Couples enjoy taking in the flora together. Mom, what's the name of this flower? That one is called... Echinacea. I think that's how I'm I think that's how to pronounce that. Ah, yes, thank you. It's such a beautiful flower. No problem. Even entire families came to see the flowers. The garden is a hit with people of all ages. Huh? Teacher? Tia? I didn't expect to bump into you here. Oh, hey Naga. What brings you two here? Naga wanted to visit the garden, so here we are. There's so many pretty flowers here. What about you, teacher? What are you doing here? Uh-oh. I came with my girlfriend. I'm working. No. At the garden? My goodness, you really lead a busy life, teacher. I should follow your example. It's not easy living such a full life. You're plenty busy, Tia. I am? Anyway, it's almost time to go and get some desserts. Oh yeah, time really flew by. Well, we're gonna head out, teacher. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye. They just bombard you with questions until you give up about the lie. I know, right? I need to go find Flora, so... Rupee's here too. Sweetie? Rupee? I came to show my lovely lupins this garden, and I ended up running into you. How lucky am I? Are you live streaming right now? You bet I am. The garden is being open to the public. How could I not stream it? Ask Sweetie what now? Okay. What? Sweetie? Which one is more beautiful? Me or this flower? Uh-oh. This question. Yeah, exactly. This question. Wait, what? Your VA quit? You are no longer needed? What do you mean? It reminds me of the couple I just saw in the garden. That's hilarious. Actually, I'm the most beautiful. Yes. No. You, of course. Oh my goodness, you're such a smooth talker, sweetie. Did you see that, everyone? If your girlfriend ever asks this, be sure to give the same brilliant answer that Sweetie just gave, okay? I've got to get going. But why? Can't you stay in live stream with me for a while longer? Sorry, but I have something to do. Aw, that's too bad. I guess I should let you go then. I'll see you around, sweetie. Flora, how's the garden doing? No problem so far. Wait. Number 2, get out. Wait, what? Happy's was walking around and keeping an eye on things. The aurora bloom is also growing better than expected. That's great to hear. Flora looks around at the crowd gathering in the garden. The commander is the most beautiful. That's true. From the NIKKE perspective, that is definitely true. Apparently, these flowers were once used as medicine. Actually. Really? I had no idea flowers could be medicinal. And the scent of these ones helps relieve stress. Oh, no wonder. I really felt at ease ever since I got in here and smelled the flowers. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about how opening the garden was a good decision. Many people are beginning to better appreciate what flowers can offer, just like I'd hoped. Everything in the world has value. That's right. Everything in the world has value. And that applies to each and every one of these flowers as well. Flora watches the happy expressions of the citizens admiring the flowers. Until Suyin shows up herself. What did she do? Suyin just comes in. Why hasn't this place been destroyed yet?
All gone. You were all working to build the wrong tree.
Well, damn. I expected it to last longer, but out of these characters, I do have some of them built, so. Time flows quickly as the garden remains open. That should be enough nutrients. I ought to raise the temperature a bit more. They seem to like warmth. I hope you form buds soon. I believe in you, Aurora Blossom. Bloom. I keep saying Blossom. That's the nickname that she gave us. All the roses, irises, and... No. Damn it. The lysims. Lysimicas in the garden also believe in you. All the while, Flora focuses on nurturing the aurora bloom. Honey, how about we make this flower? I think it really suits you. We can make it together. Sure. You two look wonderful. Thank you. This flower is called Dahlia. It symbolizes everlasting and blissful love. I think it's the perfect flower to represent you two. Here, I'll show you how to make it. Actually, it does make sense that Biscuit would know about the flowers as well too because of, you know, her nose and scent and stuff. Hey, what's up, Rugo? Scoops. Watching them make all those flowers really makes me want to go on the hunt. No, Nero, you must resist. Look at this, Lupins. Aren't these flowers I made beautiful? I made them with Leona. Timmy. Timmy says he helped too. Oh, and of course your adorable little Timmy helped as well. I have a special announcement to make. The top 5 fans who leave the most beautiful comments will each receive one of these flowers that I made as a gift. What kind of flower is it, you may ask? It's a marigold. That makes sense for Rupee. The reason why I chose this flower is that it symbolizes something quite beautiful. Happiness that is bound to come your way. So, I made it in hopes that happiness will come to every last one of my precious Lupins. Whoa, why is everyone in the chat crying? Not you too, Timmy. That's great. Happy Zoo and I remain in the garden to support Flora. 2 weeks later. I'm feeling kind of nausea while watching. Oh, you're sick? Damn. I hope you feel better soon, Hugo. Maybe it's because you ate so much today? This is Natural, reporting to you live from the garden. Today is the last day in which the garden will be open to the public. For that reason, even more crowds have shown up, wanting to get one last look before the garden closes. Time passes more quickly than we imagined, and the day has come for the garden to close once again. Flora calls for us to meet in front of the greenhouse where the Aurora bloom is planted. I think my fat has gained 20 pounds. And those eyes, does that mean your eyes were bigger than your stomach? I wanted to show you all something. Did the Aurora bloom finally bloom? Why aren't you saying anything? I can read canine facial expressions easily, but I haven't the foggiest idea what Flora's expression means right now. I'm not sure either. Did something happen? You're starting to make us nervous. Flora opens the greenhouse door. Inside the greenhouse, the Aurora blooms that Flora diligently nurtured are in full bloom. Oh my gosh, Flora, you scared us! Such a possible feat, 8 hours of sleep? That's a king right there. That's what I did. I just slept. That's what I did too, honestly. Sorry. I wanted it to be a surprise. They finally bloomed. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. Did you do this all by yourself? I did, yes. I was starting to get worried because they were taking longer than I expected. But in the end, they did wonderfully. Aren't they amazing? They certainly are. I want to thank all of you as well. You've been incredible in helping me with the garden these past few weeks. I didn't do all that much. I liked being in the garden. I will contact Salvia tomorrow, and... You won't have to do that. Meow. Uh-oh. Huh? The Chimmy Chad face. Rion? I don't see what you're so surprised about. The greenhouse appeared to be open, so I came in. Is this the valuable flower you've been mentioning? It doesn't look terribly special to me. What are you doing here, Salvia? I came to relay a directive from the president. From Lobelia? Yes. What are they this time? Is the garden going to be destroyed? No, it's not. To get to the point, the garden will continue to be maintained. The public's reaction has been overwhelming. Miscellaneous stock prices have been rising ever since the garden opened up. Even that absolute even the president can't deny it. She knows that to get rid of the garden now would be a devastating blow to the company. I freaking love Rion. I love her so much. She can't stand Suyin, but like, yeah, she still knows that's her boss. I wonder how strong she is, too. To be her private secretary. One day, Rion. However, she also wanted me to let you know that if you ever do something like this again without permission, you won't get off so easily. Frankly, I agree with her. If you hadn't been so lucky, this all could have ended in disaster. Anyway, I must admit that you were quite smart. The garden will not be destroyed, and you also got the flowers to bloom. I didn't think you'd be able to do it. I will be taking this flower. I believe it has immense research value, even though the president insisted otherwise. I will be sending researchers from Missless here soon. Rion leaves the garden. See, that's interesting as well, too. That fact that Rion is able to do things even without direct order from Suyin. Tons of classes, even holidays. Which is why only Sundays, by the way. That's just an Asian thing. That's funny. I was truly born in the wrong hemisphere. Happy late Thanksgiving. It's like Happy Thanksgiving or late Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's true now. Because time zones and stuff too. She comes here, says her piece, and then leaves without so much as a goodbye. She's as bad as Suyin. So, everything worked out? Yeah, I think so. Flora, are you okay? She's just relieved, that's all. Yes, I'm fine. It just felt like a load had been lifted off my shoulders. I'm so glad we were able to protect the garden. You worked your butt off to make it happen. Finally, I don't have to feel so nervous. You feel the same, Timmy? My nervousness is gone too, and has been replaced by hunger. I'll go buy us something to eat. No, you stay here. I'll go. You all have been working so hard. You deserve a little rest. Thanks! Could you get some sweet potato flavored dog food? I'd like some cat treats, yeah. You're such a kind person. Thank you, Blossom. Could you please get something for Timmy as well? Much appreciated. I returned to the greenhouse after buying various snacks for the NIKKEs. When I got back... Nice. The Nikkes are fast asleep in a loose circle around the aurora blossoms. Oh, blooms. I keep doing that. Actually, wait a minute. We finally get to see them. They're right there in the middle. They do look special. Look. They're multicolored and everything. Yeah. Compared to like other flowers. Dog food. Meow. Meow meow. Timmy. Blossom. They're all dreaming sweet dreams. Our journey to protect the garden. One which initially seemed to be never ending, finally came to a close. Nice. Okay, now hard mode. That's what normal looks like. That's what hard mode looks like. So let's get to this, let me change this now so we can get through it quickly. So we can see the epilogue and what takes place after. So that was a nice calm
Battle
event.
start.
It's like we have saved the garden. And actually, yeah, the initial problem was resolved right there.
Refuse to work overtime. Be gone.
Like in the first part of the story. Well, the initial part of the story. Perhaps in the epilogue, I don't know, maybe it turns out that that specific flower actually really does have other properties
Where's my treat?
that can help.
Cats make the world go around.
Did you say cats or pets make the world go round?
You all bark like cats, these naughty little mice.
Also, let me
This is
see.
taking longer than I expected.
There we go. Now I have time to look at this event. I'm gonna retweet it right now too. Okay. There you go. The new event has been announced. It's called the Ice Dragon Saga. A great adventure begins here. You know what? Hold on. I'll just put it up on screen so we can look at it real quick while this is going on.
You all bark how long can you stand the hail of bullets?
Second.
How are you holding up, newbie?
There you go. So, yeah, if you take a look at it,
All clear. A successful experiment
it
indeed.
looks like... So that's a giant ice dragon. Wait, so I see a rocket launcher? That's gotta be...
Reload.
That's Vesty.
All bark how long
That's
can
gotta
you
be
stand
Vesty.
the hail of bullets?
That hairstyle and everything. Maiden?
Mission clear. Good job.
And let's see, the hair color and like sword, like this looks like a fantasy hero adventure, so that's probably Laplace. If not Laplace, it would be Guillotine
I'm a little
because of
scared,
the hair color,
but I can
blonde.
do it.
Interesting.
Reload.
But
You all bark
and their
how long
outfits,
can
I
you
think
stand
they're
the hail of
inside that game that they're playing because they're gamers. But I didn't know that. Wait. I didn't know that Laplace played or that Vesty played it too.
What am I doing here?
I'm still going through the battles in the background. We're only
Don't
on
worry.
6
We've got this.
while I'm analyzing this photo. Birdie, I'd assume it was Guillotine and Maiden since they like playing games. Yeah, I think that's
refuse
I
to
want to
work
say that's
overtime.
guillotine.
Be gone.
So guillotine, maiden, and that hair for the rocket launcher. But you know what? That's what it is. I'm assuming simply because of their weapons. Because remember, we could be getting them as brand new characters as well too, where they use different weapons. Exia, Trony, Aleg is the gamer gang. Yeah, exactly.
I won! Where's my treat? This all feels so
But this is
familiar.
interesting. I like this. We're gonna be going into their game that they're always playing. What's it called? Final Quest, I believe.
So I just have to shoot?
So, okay. So, if we can assume that these two are Maiden and Guillotine, that hairstyle though, wouldn't that be, no, I don't know. I can't really tell. I would say a leg because of the short hair, but it's not the color though. That's the
Mission
thing.
clear. Good job. Don't worry. We've got this.
Oh, what's this, Vesti? That's what I'm saying. Like, I really think that's Vesti, but we won't know until the event actually happens. But yeah, but Brigo's definitely right about who the crew is. It's Exia, Trony, Aleg, and then you have Maiden who plays games as well too. And am I missing one? Might be Vesti Treasure. She needs help. That's funny.
What am I doing here?
Okay. Actually, wait. Let me see something. Let me scroll and look at the comments,
got
see what
this.
other people think.
It exploded.
It's like, yeah, put it back on the game because I'm scrolling through Twitter. So, yeah.
Reload.
Let's see. So, some people are saying guillotine, some people are saying Laplace.
Reloading.
Yeah, see, people are in agreement that that's Maiden.
What am I doing here?
Trying to see.
I'll protect you, trainer.
See, this person has an interesting comment too. They said, "Don't tell me it's Maiden's Final Quest character." And that's what I was saying. Like, even though, you know, we know them how you know, how they look usually, these could be their character versions. So it could be anybody. We don't know what classes they all like really play in game.
What am I doing here?
But yeah, people are saying Bestie. But we're going to see and find out. Interesting.
Let the hunt begin.
Somebody said Bestie with a min-maxed explosion build. Too funny.
Reload. Time to catch these naughty little mice.
That's
What
gonna be
just
fun.
happened?
Usually when they give you the unit advised thing, next the thing has something to do with the unit.
It exploded.
It's absolutely Maiden, yeah. New event? Yeah, new event.
When the sun goes down, so I just have to shoot.
Let me see. I'll read it to you. A great adventure begins here. Who will be the hero of this adventure? The new story event will be revealed soon. And that's the latest thing that they posted 3 hours ago.
Do I get a treat for that?
Okay. And now, the epilogue. After this battle. Konosuba crossover soon? That would be hilarious.
Why do I know this? Reload.
It's like, whatchamacallit, Darkness could still use her sword. Or it would be hilarious if they put some of that lore. It's like, simply because they were like, Darkness, no, we're giving you a gun. You know, because she can't do anything with her sword, really. They give her a gun and she instantly is able to do things. Aqua will just use magic, water magic, of course. And Megumin, it's like, whatchamacallit, it's like, they're like, here Megumin, here's a rocket launcher for explosions. It's like, exactly. I mean, it could definitely work out. Okay, then please no. It's my first day off in a long time. It will not be interrupted today, no matter what. I was too slow before, but this time, I'm going to put up the sign in the front door, so... Blossom? Laura? I'm glad you're here. I was hoping to catch you. Are you about to go somewhere? No. Not really. May I come in? Sure, come in. What's that in your hand? It's nothing. I crumpled up the paper I was holding and put it in my pocket. What can I help you with? I feel like I didn't properly thank you before, so I came to express my gratitude and also share the results of the Aurora Bloom research. Oh, I've been wondering about that. How did it turn out? It's still ongoing, so I can't share too many details. But they said that it absolutely has research potential. Since opening the garden to the public, the citizens have had an increasing interest in flowers. All sorts of flower-related products are popping up on the market. Also, do you remember how we had people making flowers of their own? I remember. People fell in love with giving handmade flowers as gifts. And it's become quite a popular thing now, with people giving others different flowers based on their meanings. That's great news. I couldn't have done it without all of you. This all happened because of you, Flora. I made you a flower as a token of my gratitude. It's a rose. What a pretty hue. What does this flower symbolize? That's up to you to find out, Blossom. Huh? How about a walk in the garden today with me? The flowers would love to see you. Sure, let's go. She too herself is a flower. Ah, you see what she did there? As she leaves the commander's room, Flora's face is positively beaming, unlike last time. Very much like a flower in bloom. Secret Garden End. That was nice. Oh, and I have one left over.
I won! Where's my treat?
Nero. Okay. It's like, that was nice. It really was. Now, it's time to take a look at Flora. In the NIKKEpedia. What is she? 1, 2, or 3? Actually, I can just go by the portraits, the ones that I don't have, and I'll find her. Oh, never mind. I already passed her. There she is. Let's see. She's a 2.
Today, you remind me of a sunflower. I wonder what flower you'll resemble tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, see? When I was voicing her and everything, it's like, I didn't remember what she sounded like, even though I saw, like, the promotions.
I often hear people say that my mind is like a flower garden. Perhaps it's because I know so much about flowers. If you'd like to meet me, feel free to come to the garden.
Okay, so she is electric, machine gun, supporter, missileless, and she's a 2. So let's see. Petunia. Activates at the start of battle only if Self survives. Affects Self and 2 allies on both sides. So like I said, I did look at her skills beforehand, and I already had some things in mind for her. Affects Self and 2 allies on both sides. So this is the explanation of both sides. So basically, wherever you put her, because you can put her in 2. Actually, no, hold on. This is an explanation of skill, but I want to make sure, because they just started doing this. The front row refers to the first, third, and fifth of your slots. The back row refers to the second and fourth. So both sides refers to the Nikkes on the left and right slots of a certain Nikke on the squad formation screen. For example, for the Nikke in the third slot, both sides refers to the allies in the second and fourth slots. Okay, just wanted to make sure, because it doesn't say front or back. It just says both sides for her. So that is important. She doesn't have to specifically be in the front or the back row. It can be either or. So if you put her in 2, it's 1 and 3. Put her in 4, it's 3 and 5. If you put her in 3, then it's 2 and 4. Those are her both sides. For those who were wondering. Recovers 1% of caster's final max HP every 1 second continuously. HP restored is up 4% continuously. Stacks up to 5 times. So right there, healing. Activates after landing 100 normal attacks. Affects all electric code allies. Stat count of buffs is up 1. Well, yeah, it says both sides. Yeah, I know. But again, like I said, I just like explaining it to make sure. Iris. Activates when the HP of one of the allies on both sides is lower than 90%. Affects all allies. When one of the allies, that's the trigger, is lower than 90%, whatever happens now affects all allies. Generates a shield with 10.22% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. Activates when the HP of one of the allies on both sides reaches max HP. Affects all allies. True damage is up 30.97% for 5 seconds. And then her burst skill, Secret Guard, affects all allies, recovers 10.45% of caster's final max HP as HP, and also true damage is up 42.39% for 10 seconds. Also note that she is a 40 second, not a 20 second. So there you go. So let's take a look at her in action real quick. Of course, we're gonna go test her out, but umbrella and everything. Love it. Absolutely love it. She's so elegant. And then she pulls out her gun. Reload. The stun.
It would be nice to create a garden here that suits you, Blossom. This one is a rose, and that one a tulip. There are many people here who resemble flowers. It's a lovely place. Someday, a garden might bloom here, don't you think? It would be nice to create a garden here that suits you, Blossom.
Okay. And here she is. She's very, very cute. That machine gun. Guns and Roses. Flora means business. Damn. Nice. Okay. So, because of her kid, one of the first things I immediately thought of was freaking Crown. Freaking Crown, because if she's being healed, remember,
It would be nice if the flowers could come along too.
Her
So
whatchamacallit?
we could see the sunlight.
It where is it? When recovery takes effect, affects all allies. Attack damage is up 20.99% for 7 seconds. So yeah, that's a permanent boost for her, basically. And for all allies. I'm like, damn. I want 1 copy, but you don't want to roll? You must roll now. She's not limited, so. But I'm trying to think what you can do. Because it's both sides. So who else? And remember, she can be basically 2, 3, or 4 for her, you know, to work for both sides. Yeah, but the winter units might be true damage. We don't know yet. They haven't come out. So I can only work with what we have now. So I'm trying to think. And she's a healer. So that's, you know, that's basically, you don't have to worry about that.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
I just thought about something. Oh no, that's too many. See, there are certain combinations that I think of, but I can't do them because we don't have enough slots. So basically, this is what I was thinking. Look.
When can we have a dessert?
But it's not going to work out. It just can't happen, sadly. Or could it? No, see, because I would only have 1 3. That's the issue. But yeah, that would be too great. I'm trying to like, I would need 1 more slot to make this whole combination work. But no, it can't be done, sadly. Fine. But now you have Litter repairing the barriers, you know, their shields and stuff. And she's doing recovery, so you don't have to worry about that. Are there any 3s that benefit? Like from HP or anything like that? Because she doesn't raise max HP. It's just more of continuous recovery. I don't think we have any 3s that do more damage when being recovered. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to like go with Flora's kit, that's all. But basically with something like this, these would be, in my mind, these would be the integral like 3 that you would use for this, and then I guess your 3s you can just put kind of whoever you want. It doesn't really matter. That's why I want to copy, but I don't want to roll. Yeah, true damage good in here. Not yet, which is why I want 1 copy in case they release someone broken. So, like I said, you're gonna get Flora regardless. She's not limited, so like she'll come to you. But you know what? Here, this is what I'm gonna do. This'll work. I'm gonna throw Noir in there. The reason why is because of Noir and her right here. When above 70% HP, affects all allies, the attack is up constantly. So you always have someone to have her HP up there. Because you want Clay and Bait to be good. It's like, you just gotta build them up. Because that's one thing. It's like, build them first, and then worry about that after, because at least they'll be strong in that sense. But as far as a team, yeah, there's not really a team for them right now. trying to think. I'm just going through characters that... Nope, has nothing to do with HP. Damn. Yeah, I don't think there's any 3s that have anything like HP based, except for 2B, but that's just the max HP. Like, the higher the HP, the more damage she does, so that's not really it. Let's see. I just got Phantom not too long ago, so I'm just remembering. She's distributed damage. Yeah. Has nothing to do with, like... Oof. Okay. So, if that's the case, I mean... I guess it truly doesn't matter. No problem building them? Yeah. Like I said, that's why it's just like, hey, it's like I'll start, it's like building them and everything first. I have my like priority list in my head of who I'm doing, but eventually they'll all be built.
I will go with you.
Whatever. This works. Let's see. Also, we learned last time, no more scroll lock ever again.
Let's get this over with and hurry back.
So many bullets from her. Actually, I messed up with the lineup. I did. Oops, hold on.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
I did. I messed up. I messed up the order, so that one I am canceling. Hold on. That's what it's supposed to do. Because I want Flora to go. I want her to go first. Because she's a 40. Yeah, I forgot about that fact. Okay.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
And we'll have litter. Will it benefit litter more? Hold on. Let me just make sure. Yeah. There we go. I'd do litter instead, simply because you would want to protect litter more than you would another character. Like always, crown is a definite either side for sure. But you would want, oh crap, I'm doing this wrong again. There we go. But you would want litter because litter repairs their shields. So this is how it should be. There we go. Maybe Guillotine Treasure makes her Chuni buff do true damage? That would be hilarious.
I will protect both Blossom and the flowers.
Guillotine's about to get a big boost. Watch.
Perhaps I should have brought some
Since she
poisonous
does
herbs.
true damage to other NIKKE's cores.
Shall we?
Got to do it for Bay.
I got too excited.
The Bay. Yeah, this is the ideal setup for Flora.
Under the light of the kingdom, true beauty.
To have Crown to the right of her. Because you want Flora to go, since she's a 40. And then Crown. And you, okay, there you go. You could have Crown just keep going. But the thing is, Flora is indeed your healer for the team. So that's why I would say to have her actually use her burst. Because no matter what, the two NIKKEs on either side of her are going to be getting her benefits. That is definitely true. So I will try out both, though.
Now is the time of true beauty.
I wanted to do it the main way I was thinking first.
Like that. A grand victory.
Okay. Of course, Cinderella is Cinderella, so. Yeah. Because that way, like I said, you have Litter protected by Flora's like barriers and stuff and everything, and Litter herself is repairing barriers. Flora's burst to heal, but now let's do it the other way. That was, hold on, let's see how much that was. 642. I mean, it's gonna be good damage no matter what here. And with your 3, again, you can change out your 3s. I just chose these 2 because, you know, Cinderella's strong, and because of Noir's HP thing, boosting the whole team. Crown heals herself, though.
I will
Yeah,
protect you as I
I
protect
know.
all my subjects.
It's like, that is true. It's funny, because sometimes I forget that Crown does that. And it's too funny. I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm like, why are there heals?
For the light of the kingdom, oh,
So now this time around, it's just going to be
Why are you so obsessed with looking like
Crown bursting as the 2. I broke my own rule. I forgot to switch Litter's placement, but that's okay. Litter's always going to go because she's 1, no matter what. But yeah, she's just not being under the protection of the whole lower shield things once somebody's HP drops. But again, this is a simulation anyway. These raptures don't really do much to your team. Again, I'm hoping we get more options for the Union Room soon. Like more simulated, more actual, you know, simulation of battles. I think are they gonna beat the other time? Let's see. Yep, they did. And that's because Crown was going. There you have it.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Yeah. So there you go. If you want more damage, you'll just have Crown go. But either way, you're still getting Flora's benefits too for the 2 characters. So what I should have done is it should have been like that. That's what I should have done. Or like this. Yep. Because in that way, yeah, that's correct. There you go. But again, other than a combination like this, I don't know. I think that's really all you need to test for Flora. She does her job and she does it well. Plain and simple. Yeah, see, because once her burst goes off, she's the one who heals all allies. So that's the reason why I say, like, she'll be your healer. So to actually let her burst, this would be correct. Have Crown on the right side of her so she goes first. And there you go. That's really all you need. Unless there's another combination that, you know, benefits. Yeah. There's actually, hold on, let me check her real quick. What'd Freema do again? Because she was a healer too, right? Ah, no. Ups everyone's max HP. That's what it is. It's just upping everyone's HP. Okay. any true damage units, but it's not good, so whatever. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like at the moment, true damage is just like, cause yeah, Bae would be one here. Bae's a 40, right? Yeah, she is. See, that's another thing too. Bae is a 40, and so Flora is a 40. It's just like, so that kind of wouldn't work. No, it wouldn't work. But it would have to be clay. I don't have clay, so I can't actually look at her here, but I can go back. Where are you, clay? There you are. Yeah, she's also a 40 though. Ugh. Yeah. Damn. She does have the true damage thing, but still. In combination with Flora, that's not going to work. Maybe Ein. Let's see. Near feathers, charge damage. Yes. So Ein, because she's a 3. Well, it only affects self, but still she's a 3, so that's, you know. But yeah, her true damage and charge damage. Her burst. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so that would work. That would definitely work for Ein. But as far as... just know she does a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, so let me see something. True damage. Damn it. See? These are some of the things I was talking about. About I hope they add into the game eventually. Like a few quality of life things where you can just type in certain phrases. And then like... you know, the NIKKEs pertaining to that would appear. But yeah. All the true damage units have a long ass burst cooldowns. Yep. But I think that is honestly it as far as testing goes. There's not too much to say on her other than like, so is Flora good? Yes. Yes, she is. It's like I said, she's here, she exists, she does her job well, she helps the units on both sides of her. It's like you put Crown on one side of her and you're set to go. And if you needed a healer that was of a different I guess what you call it, different rank or number, like instead of a 1 or a 3, there you go, she's a 2. The only thing is, be aware that she is a 42nd, so you would have to have her and a 22nd too if you want to keep the synergy going. But other than that, no, Flora's definitely good. Only thing is, she's not limited, so yeah. That's one thing. I will get her eventually, and that's my verdict on that. But she is definitely a good character to have, plain and simple. But, alright guys. Frima is the shortest one, which makes no damn sense. Oh. LaPlaza's burst is 42? Well, yeah. All the 3s are. But I'm just saying, like, she's a 42nd burst too. There we go. collect the Alice diary before it poops. Oh, I thought it was permanent, to be honest. I know, I will have to do that as well. Dots, so many dots, yes. But yeah, we did all Secret Garden.
Mirror, mirror.
It was really nice. It's like we now have Flora in the game too, and we know for a fact that Flora does have a full team because she mentioned her other 2 companions. She just said she doesn't know when they're coming back to the garden. So there are 2 other NIKKEs that reside, you know, in the garden as well too. But they're just off doing research. So there you go. How long on D's Pass? 1 day left. So when the new event starts, it's like that's when you have it. And this new event is looking to be, it looks like it's gonna be a time. A fun time at that. The Ice Dragon Saga. I retweeted it, and also if you go to NIKKE's official, it's like, yeah, they have it up right now. And they still, let me refresh, they haven't posted anything since.
Mirror,
But
mirror.
they've already announced the next event, and it looks like it's gonna be fun. But alright guys. It's like, this was a good old time like always. And until next stream, I'll see you guys later. And also, a last happy Thanksgiving, and hope everyone had a good one to everyone. Alright, I'll see you later.